This is Oak Flat, a site that is sacred to the Apache people. Resolution Copper, a foreign-owned mining company, has proposed a mining project that would destroy Oak Flats. For the past 2 years, the Apache Stronghold has held a march to the Oak Flat campground to raise awareness.
They can take our yard away, our land.
If this can happen here, if this bill, how it passed through illegally, that can happen to anywhere else in this world. And what does it make us look like as human beings? We're belittled, we look like trash because they're making us feel like our beliefs mean nothing, that it could just be destroyed.
In order to understand this issue, we must go back all the way to the mining law of 1872. The law authorizes mining for minerals on federal public lands. A rider to the National Defense Authorization Act, passed in December 2014, gave parts of the Tonto National Forest, including Oak Flats, to be developed for the copper mine.
Modern times, copper has become the predominant metal in Arizona's mineral production.
With over 200 copper mines in Arizona, the state produces approximately 65% of domestic copper.
Some of the ore is treated by flotation and some by a leaching process. The tailing or waste material is piled in large dumps, as may be seen here.
I don't have to tell you just how beautiful she was. Everything it takes to get a guy like me in love. Guess the guy she married was the best part.
There's no such thing as mining is a right way or mining creates nothing but environmental disasters. I don't care what people would say they're going to be jobs. That when the copper is high, they employ people. Copper drops, they lay off people, and the mine starts to shut down.
Meet Nalin Pike, granddaughter of Wensler Nosey Sr., leader of the Apache Stronghold. Nalin represents the next generation of San Carlos leadership.
As a young girl, I understood that this is a place where my identity is at. So, being Apache and being indigenous, our connection to Mother Earth is strong. And this is our first connection is the land. So if this is gone, my people won't have a future. My people won't have an identity no more. Because we as indigenous people have that identity, have that first connection.
Okay, so you go like this and you just push it in, and you push it in, and you roll it over.
Indigenous people think about our futures ahead. What is 7 generations ahead? What is 10 generations ahead of us? And so for me, I think of my children. Where are my children going to be? What are they going to do if I was to teach them their Apache culture and who they are? And they're going to say, Mom, can you take me to this place? I'm going to take them to a place that is completely destroyed. What will that make them believe? So for me, I could no longer really call myself Apache. As I would be, let's say this is an Apache girl, but I wouldn't know my roots. We as indigenous people and just people in general need to know our foundation, need to know where we come from and who we are. And that pertains to any of us.
Still another producer is the magma mine at Superior, not far from Ray. Here, a highly complex ore is mined, concentrated, and smelted.
This mine, a copper mine like Magma was, and even this mine, they're not zoned in the property of Superior, so they don't pay city taxes. They don't pay into the school system, So that's why they're zoned out of the property out of Superior, so they don't have to pay any kind of taxes.
With the tailings that they left behind and all that, which because there is no liner underneath the dirt, they start to stack up. They don't put liners or nothing. So anytime it rains, everything goes all the way down to ground zero. Mm-hmm. and this is what's contaminated Superior. And it further the further contamination when this, if they allow this to happen, I mean, it's unheard of. It will come about.
You know, my grandfather he's not just my grandfather, he's my dad. You know, he's helped raise me too. And a lot of the things that we were taught in our family was from my great grandmother, Elvira. And so it's passed down through generation, and if it wasn't for him, I think our family wouldn't be where it's at now. And it's not just him, it's all of our family. We're really family oriented, so we're really close to one another. You know, family means everything, and a part of family is our people, and that's what we're taught. So that's why we're fighting so hard and so strong for our family, for our people. This is who we are. And through all the work my grandfather's done, it really inspires me to fight harder, to uphold what he's leaving us behind. And so as a granddaughter, I'm going to continue to fight for what the fight he's fighting for. And I will not surrender. I will not stop.
Nolan spoke of the next 7 generations, yet our generation's reliance on technology and the raw materials to make it possible is only increasing. How do we balance our connection to the past with our progression into the future? The struggle between the San Carlos Apache and Resolution Copper will help answer this question, for better or worse.